Groceries are getting more expensive by the day, but feeding your family does not have to break the bank. Today, I'm showing you 3 simple, satisfying meals that I made for under $30. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Ashley. And why does it feel like going grocery shopping is a luxury sport nowadays? Grocery prices are wild. But I challenged myself to make 3 full meals for under $30, and let me show you how I did it. I even ran into an issue making my last meal, and I'm going to show you how I fix that later on. I'm also assuming that you are working with a stocked pantry, your basic pantry staples. So let's go ahead and get started. We are starting out with my Aunt Brittany's chicken enchiladas. These things are so decadent and so rich. I love them. They are a family favorite, and let me show you how we do it.
We're going to start off by sauteing half of an onion, and then we will add salt and pepper to taste and a little bit of cumin. Man, I love cumin. It's my favorite spice. And then we're going to add an entire block of cream cheese. I told you this was decadent. And then we will add a can of green chilies and just keep stirring that until the cream cheese is fully melted and everything is well combined. Then I add the meat from 1 rotisserie chicken and just coat it in the mixture. You want it to look something like this when you're done with it. Now we're just putting the mixture inside of a tortilla. You can use whatever tortilla you want. I'm trying to follow a ketogenic diet right now, so we're using a 0 carb tortilla, but you can use whatever kind of tortilla you want. And now we're pouring 2 cups of heavy cream on it. I know this sounds excessive, but trust the process. This is so good. And if you are following a ketogenic diet like I am, this is actually pretty keto. We're going to top it with about 8 ounces of cheese and put it in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes or until everything is nice and bubbly. I am telling you, this is such a hit. Your family is going to love it. Next up, we're doing pork chops with green beans and garlic bread. Now, I'm doubling the amount of pork chops because I want leftovers, but you could very easily just do 1 package of pork chops. You're going to put ranch seasoning on both sides and a pat of butter into a 425-degree oven for 10 minutes. Next up is the green beans. We're just adding a little bit of broth base to our water and boiling our green beans. Then we drain the green beans, put some butter in, and this Montreal steak seasoning. It's so good. One thing about me is I will always have a loaf of discount bakery bread from Walmart in my freezer. And here's a tip. If you want to save money on butter, use olive oil instead of butter on your garlic bread. And I love this sprayer from Amazon. I'll link it down below, but it makes distribution of oil so easy. Then add onion powder, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning. This is a way to make your meat go further. Slice it into strips. This is a family favorite. We love it so much.
This is my take on the viral TikTok feta and tomato pasta recipe. This is also the recipe that I messed up on, and I'm going to show you how I fixed it, and it was still so delicious.
First, we're going to put some cherry tomatoes in a baking dish and cover it with olive oil from my favorite dispenser, of course. And we're going to salt, pepper, add garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasonings, really any seasonings that you would put in like a spaghetti or Italian dressing. Now we're going to make a little well for this, and instead of putting feta, we're going to put a block of cream cheese in and bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes. While this is baking, we're also going to be boiling 1 pound of pasta. 1 pound. Trust me, this matters later. Now, once the tomatoes come out, we're going to smash them. Be careful. These will explode and burn you if you're not careful. Before you drain your pasta, make sure to always reserve some of that starchy liquid to help make your sauce. This is where I discovered my mistake. I had accidentally bought a 2-pound box of pasta instead of a 1-pound box and could not figure out why my sauce was not coating all of the noodles. I had to add so much cooking liquid back to the pasta. I was worried that there wouldn't be enough flavor once I added the chicken back in. But I remembered my balsamic vinegar glaze. This stuff saved the day. It's so flavorful. I put a little bit on top, and let me tell you, it was like a caprese chicken pasta. It was so good.
Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this and got some ideas for your family on how you can feed your family on a budget. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm putting out weekly videos on realistic, affordable family cooking because I feel like it needs to be realistic and it needs to be affordable if I'm making it for my family. So if you agree, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.